Hi, I'm Laura and today I'm going to be explaining and demonstrating the masking technique that you can use with your stamps to create a dimensional image where one image appears to be above another, like in this bouquet of flowers where this flower here appears to be in front of the rest. So let's get started. Right, so I'm going to be demonstrating the masking technique using this Floral Sketches stamp set, which is from our new release. So I'm going to start with the lily stamp, and I'm just going to ink it up with some black memento and just stamp it where I think it's going to be in the bunch of flowers. And then what I need to do is I need to create a mask for this flower. So I'm just going to use a post-it note. I'm going to ink the stamp up again and just stamp it near to the top where the sticky part is. And then what I'll do is I would cut that out with some scissors, and then we have this mask which is sticky at one end so that we can place it over the lily that we've just stamped. So I'm going to take my second stamp now and I'm going to stamp it over the mask. Well, part of it is going to be over the mask because this flower is going to look like it's slightly behind the first one. So I'll just take this in and stamp that down, and I'll just show you what it looks like. So as you can see, the first flower that I stamped, now because we've used this mask, looks like it's slightly behind the other one. So I'm just going to continue doing this to create my bunch of flowers. I've made a mask for this flower as well, so I'll just stick that in place and then I'll get my third stamp. I'll just decide where I'm going to stamp this one. Put it there. And then again, I've made another mask for this flower, so I'll just stick that one in place. And my final flower, which is another lily, which is side facing this time. I'll just ink that up again and stamp it where I'd like it to be. And again, made a little mask for it, and I'll just stick that on there. So in this stamp set you also get some leaves, so I'm just going to add a few leaves to our bouquet of flowers, and because all the flowers now have masks on, it's going to look like the leaves are coming from behind. So I'm just going to stamp a few of these just to fill out our bouquet of flowers. There we go. And then you also get the stems of the flowers as well. So you also need to keep your masks in place for this. So I'll stamp 4 stems and I'll position them depending on where our flowers are. So I'll just line this up with that one up there. Line this one up with the first lily that I did. And the final one. There. So now, when we remove the masks, we have this bunch of flowers that the first stamp that we stamped is the one that's at the front, and then each layer that we put on, the next flower goes behind that one. So that's the final bunch of flowers, and then I'll just show you a card that I made doing the same thing, which I've just coloured in with coloured pencils afterwards, but that is the kind of effect that you get, and that's how you create masks and use them to create dimension in your image. So I'm just going to show you a few cards now that we have used the masking effect on. got one here that's using one of the Garden Secrets sets, and again I've stamped the little girl on the bobbin and then I've masked her off with a post-it note and then stamped the bobbin underneath, and I've done the same thing with the bird and the plant pot just there. I've got another one here with the rainbow and the clouds, so I stamped the clouds first, created masks again with the post-it notes, and then stamped the rainbow. This is another one with a different set of flowers. So the 2 roses are stamped first and then the orange flower is stamped afterwards when you've masked over the 2 roses. Got this lovely card here with a wishing well. Again, the wishing well's been stamped, a mask has been created for the wishing well, and then the fence and then the grass. And then for this one has been created using multiple masks of the same flowers. So Ruth made this one. She started off in one corner, masked off one flower, stamped the next 2, masked off those 2, and then stamped the next. I think she used 3 masks in total, but you can create a really lovely background effect using multiple masks of the same image. So I hope that's given you some ideas of what you can do with your stamps. Thank you for watching.